Hey everyone, I'd like to tell you about an offer starting this month. When we send out a really fine tea in Global Tea Hut, a lot of members often ask how they can get more, and this month you're in luck. What we're doing is taking 600 grams of this month's tea and we're placing it in tea jars made of 40-year-old purple sand clay. And also inside that jar we're going to place a really beautifully printed Heart Sutra. We're going to seal this jar with wax so that it's airtight, so that's good for aging. And then on the outside of the jar, we're also going to have the name of the tea, which is Old Man Dong Ding, and it's going to be hand calligraphed by Master Tsai, who helped us source this tea in the first place. In Taiwan and China around this time of the year, the Chinese New Year, it's very traditional to store teas for the long term. And this is important for us to remember because when we drink aged teas, they're very often expensive and they're hard to source. And it also reminds us that someone in the past was thinking of us when they were storing this tea. And so too, we can do the same now by storing our tea and having it made available to tea lovers in the future. When you store these teas with really good raw material in really high quality clay jars, these teas are going to improve on all levels. The flavor and the aroma of this tea will become much more complex and enjoyable, and the chi of the tea, the energy, will also deepen, and the tea itself will mellow out and become much more of a meditative body experience. We're storing this tea in tea jars made of 40-year-old purple sand clay. In my experience, using these tea jars to store tea has been really beneficial. It's just a natural element. It has this really nice porous structure that allows the tea to breathe. And so in the long term, if I want to store tea, I definitely go towards purple sand clay. So that's what we've also decided to use and make this tea available for you. And this type of clay also isn't available to everyone unless you actually come here or somehow source it. So it's also a rare opportunity to get a really nice jar to store your tea for the long term. Thank you so much for your support. We are really honored and excited to put our blessings into this tea and to send it to you all around the world.